The people who watch on television, quite extraordinary. And the people that we get to play in this game every year is an amazing
green stuff, and it's not quite the same as it was in their halcyon days.
Have a look at the big monk.
The high flyer leading out the All-Stars. So, Jim, there are legitimate. A little tighten up on the chomp down there too.
I think a fresh whitening, Gary, just to give him a real shiny look. As we take a look at the All-Stars, interest here. I tell you what, you're happy if you're a fan of the Hollands. Three of them in a row down the middle there, Gary.
That's that big name, Brodie, Nick and Ben, of course. Russell Robinson, the captain. As I said, he'll be looking. What about Martin Pike? An all-star, superstar Victorian forward setup. You need some tough, hard units.
That's it.
He'll go to all of them at once. 4
premierships for that man. And then we look at the entertainers, of course. And you had a real close look at Shannon Noel and Guy Sebastian pre-game.
Yes, and the reason they're in is they've both got reasonable sleeves. I think that's the Tats have got them in there. And Sterling Mortlock, the former Wallaby.
Menace, and the evergreen Troy Luff.
Righto, they want you for the photo, Tez. Good on you, Terry Danaher, boys.
Good on you, Will. You'll be out there running the message as well. They're getting the photo done, the All-Stars. Jared Crouch, I see.
Nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare, in history's page laid every stage.
50, the one duker from Nick, and the handball, and is that Sean McManus?
I think it is.
Who's decided to get rid of the rinse, has he? Oh, no, it was Shannon Noel.
Shannon Noel.
I tell you what.
There's three
Look at the cannons on Big Shannon.
There's 3 number 8s out there, which
Why
is interesting.
is there 3 number 8s?
Oh, Benny Graham now to bring it in and look.
Ordinary blokes on the mic in the All-Stars team. His kick was all right, though, in the end. And they get away with it. Shannon Noel will be happy with his start, Gary.
He just come off and tagged Guy Sebastian in. So I'll be interested to see how Guy moves.
Oh, Big Mick.
Big Mickey Martin. Look at him go.
Come on, Mick.
Shannon Noel has come from nowhere.
He moved like one of those container ships.
Good tackle, Shannon.
Look at Big Mick.
Good tackle, mate.
Big Mickey's going, what about me?
He just thought he could turn the clock back. He got
Jingo.
completely confused.
Look at him burst away, and Noel just with pace and a diving tackle, if you don't mind.
He shuffled like he was trying to get a bet on at the tab on the jump, but couldn't get there in time. And it's a minor score. He's lucky he dodged a bullet there. 8 points to...
And out wide he goes. Finds Shannon Noel, who looks comfortable with the footy. Eagled and over the top. Here's Purcell. Purcell off a step. Oh, that's Zeri. He snuck forward again. Guy Sebastian. He gets wrapped up in a tackle, gets the handball away, Shannon Noel walks in. So the Musos combine, and the All-Stars back in front.
I tell you what, I genuinely have been impressed with a couple of the people whose footy is not their vocation. I'm talking about Sebastian and Noel, who both have a goal apiece.
Well, they finished 1-2, didn't they, in the same series?
They did. Who won? I think
Sebastian.
Did he?
Yes.
What about me? Noel come second.
He did.
And Stephenson has slotted one through. And
still running that way with their careers, I'd suggest, too, just marginally. Both have been real big stars, though, Gary.
They've been great success stories and great fun, too. And Chris Anstey slotted one.
Getting ready for the second half. Some boys are playing all right, but they need to lift.
Hey, how good have the singers been? They've been sensational.
Well, the singers like a bit of glory, Brownie. Brownie. They like a bit of glory. That's why I got into the singing after the footy. Just take a leaf out of their book. But tell you what, Shannon Noel and Guy Sebastian can play the game.
What about the
goal here? Oh no, handball over the top, unselfish.
Oh, no.
Noel's got another one. That's his second, and the All-Stars extend their lead.
I'm not talking about some of the names that you'd be familiar with. I'm talking about Shannon Noel. Look at this. But that's not a Joe the Goose. He positioned himself for that beautifully. And we had a look at him. He's a well-developed man. He's fit. He's ready to go. And him and Sebastian been great.
Right, Tony Jones is down.
Oh, he's kicked it.
Look at that.
He's torched Purcell in the square and kicked the banana.
3 in a row All-Stars.
Whoa, this is a developing story, Jim. After Hutchie told us they limped to the line, I've picked 7 of the last 9, or 8 of the last 10.
They have.
And the candy from Noel and the kick then, he's turned this game, Gary. There's no doubt Shannon Noel's turned this game.
Well, what it does, it reminds us of another goal that was kicked out here a couple of years ago. That one from Robertson, where he's gone a banana style.
Has made a big decision to let that go.
Hey, that was, in fact, that was very smart.
It was.
So we have got an unbelievable situation right here. One point and then opened it up beautifully. And I tell you what, once we get the crowd off the ground, this last quarter is going to be a belter. Goes up a notch.